Hello, my name is MaryD, and welcome to my YouTube channel, MaryD Plays. In this video, I'm taking a break on playing on my musical instruments and working through an online course at allison.com called Basics of Music Theory. So I completed part of Module 1. I'm still in Module 1. I'm currently going into musical values. So let's do this. Thinking based on rhythm speed. Notes that are the letters of music and sounds based on a steady rhythm. This means that the musician performing a piece should have such a flow in his mind so that he can play the notes following a specific rhythm, and that the rhythm is maintained up to the end of the track. Also, other tracks are fast, medium, slow, and etc. The speed of music is determined by the beats per minute, BMP. All right. Thinking based on rhythm.
The peculiarity of music as language is rhythm. Notes that are the letters of music sound based on a steady rhythm. This means that the musician performing a piece should have such a flow in his mind so that he can play the notes following the specific rhythm, and that rhythm is maintained up to the end of the track. Also, other tracks are fast, medium, slow, etc. The speed of music is determined by the beats per minute, BPM. For example, this is a rate at 60 BPM. This is a rate of 110 BPM, moderate. And this is at 150 BPM, fast.
It's kind of interesting how the beats per minute can change the mood of a song. I mean, those three examples that just heard is the same note, same song, but played at different beats per measure. Beats per minute. So that's kind of interesting how how the beats can change the mood of a song. Okay, whole note 4 beats, half note 2 beats, quarter note 1 beat, eighth notes 1/2 beat, 16th notes 1/4 beat. Yeah, when it comes to playing music, the 16th and 8th notes is where I end up having issues playing. It's especially on musician. We start with the whole note, which is the greatest value and lasts for 4 beats. The half note lasts for 2 beats. The quarter note that takes 1 beat, and one important thing is that the quarter note is also our unit of measurement. Our base value is the quarter note, so we give the beats of all of the other values. The eighth note that counts for half a beat, and the 16th note counts for 1/4 of a beat.
Other notes have a long duration and other notes short. So we have the musical values. We start with the whole note, which is the greatest value and lasts for 4 beats. This is the half note that lasts for 2 beats. This is the quarter note that takes 1 beat, and one important thing is that the quarter note is also our unit of measurement. Our base value is the quarter note, and so we give the beats of all the other values. This is the eighth note that counts for half a beat. And this is the 16th note that counts for a quarter of a beat.
There are two more categories of note duration. There are dotted notes and triplets. Dotted notes. The first is a dotted note, a dot that can be on the right of every duration we've learnt and adds half of the note's value. For example, a half dotted note is 2 plus half of 2 equals 3 beats. The core note is 1 plus half of 1 equals 1.5 beats. The triplets also exist for all the note values we've learned and are 3 equal notes that must be played at a time of 2. A quarter triplet is 3 equal notes that must be played in 2 beats. An eighth triplet is 3 equal notes that must be played in a beat.
There are two more categories of note duration. The first is the dotted note, a dot that can be on the right of every duration we've learned and adds half of the note's value. For example, half dotted note is 2 beats and the half of 2. That's 3 beats. The quarter dotted is 1 beat and the half of 1. So 1.5 beats. The triplets also exist for all the note values we've learned and are 3 equal notes that must be played at the time of 2. A quarter triplet is 3 equal notes that must be played in 2 beats. An eighth triplet is 3 equal notes that must be played in 1 beat. The symbols of these values also follow a very simple logic. The highest value, that is the whole, 4 bits, is the simplest shape, a circle. Each subdivision is reduced to half as far as the duration is concerned, and a small graphic element is added in terms of appearance. For example, half of the duration, 2 bits, and one line is added to the circle. In the quarter note, we have half the length of the previous one bit now, and in the graphic, the circle becomes black. Similarly, with the notes, we have also the pauses, which have to do with the time that a melody must be silenced. So, the corresponding values that exist in the notes exist also for the pauses.
A final remark concerning the writing of these notes is that the notes that have a line, half note, and on, half note and on to the bottom of the staff, this line is up, and from the third line of the staff, the line of the note is written down. So all the notes are written inside the staff. Oh, I wondered about that. Why it's like that. Okay, let's stop right there. Take a break, and pick this up in another video. Thank you for watching. Bye.